Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to Veracity Satire. I'm your host, Veracity, and today we're going to be talking about the ultimate quick fix to getting an ugly bitch pregnant.
Yay! Abortion!
And as usual, I don't give a fuck about your feelings, so get ready, bitches! Essentially, an abortion is a procedure that involves the murder of a developing fetus in a pregnant woman. No, I'm just messing with you. It's not actually murder. Well, actually, you know, maybe it kind of is. But I like to think about it as a means to an end. Abortions can be performed medically or surgically. However, the result is always the same. Personally, I still prefer the old-fashioned coat hanger method myself. But hey, that's just me. You guys do what you think works best, and I'll do what I think works best. Believe it or not, there are many individuals out there who still believe abortion is wrong. They think that no matter what happens, even if you are raped by like 3 black guys, a horse, and a donkey, and you don't know who the father's gonna be, that you have to have that baby. These people are really quite pathetic though. They don't give a fuck about the mother's feelings, or if the child's gonna be adequately raised. They just want that baby out alive. People who believe abortion is wrong do not always share the same reasoning, but their perspectives can be categorized into 2 main arguments. The first is that abortion violates human rights, and the second is that God says so, bitches. So now that we know the 2 main categories, how about we explore some of these arguments? Regarding human rights, one of the main arguments here is that abortion takes an innocent life. But come on, abortion doesn't take an innocent life. Well, it does, but no more than killing a fish, and we kill those by the billions every year. Another argument is that abortion violates the civil rights of unborn children. Because you know, an unborn child is deserving of rights. Like that makes any fucking sense. How about we give the living a right to choose what they want instead? Let them decide if they want the rest of their lives to pan out how they want, instead of letting an unaware fetus do it for them. A third argument suggests that the potential for life is being destroyed. Oh, come on, shut the fuck up. You're really looking for excuses if this is the one you keep in your arsenal. So we missed out on a few Gandhis being born. Big fucking deal. We also dodged some Hitlers too, you know. These arguments are all connected to the idea that the unborn child is a person entitled to particular rights. But let's get real. This is not a person. This is a person. This, on the other hand, is like an alien frog. Giving rights to an unborn child who couldn't give a fuck if it lives or dies is just plain retarded. If we're gonna give unaware creatures rights to life, then we need to stop killing animals too. Which, we actually should, but that's a different story altogether. God saying abortion is wrong, on the other hand, is a very difficult argument to battle against, because doing so requires a full explanation about how religion is socially constructed, and how God exists independent of the social books created around him. And I don't have time for that in this video, so I'm gonna be blunt here. I have no argument for you. However, from prior experience with religious people, nothing I say here will change your views anyway. And that's cool. The world needs mindless drones like you to operate. You guys are the ones who make the world go around. You are the sheep that believe and do whatever you're told. God's sheeple, the state's people. But just know that for those individuals who think for themselves, you look fucking retarded. And we all think you're holding the world behind with your outdated beliefs. Oh, and to be clear, I'm not trying to dismiss God. Only your God. If you're pregnant, and your first reaction wasn't, "Oh my god, this is the best thing ever to happen to my life," don't fucking have the kid, you moron. Clearly you don't want to. This is what we would call your intuition speaking, trying to tell you that you're either not emotionally, mentally, or financially prepared. Perhaps all 3. In fact, you may never have a good feeling inside about having a child. And that's okay. Not everyone should have kids in this world. You don't actually need to have kids when you grow up to be a fulfilled human being. In fact, the expectation to have children is one of the biggest problems with our world today. What we really should do is construct society in a way that having children should be like getting a job, where only certain people qualify. Perhaps we would have more quality human beings on this earth if we did. If you ask me, abortion should be mandatory. Unless, of course, both parents are firstly wanting the child, secondly, grounded with strong emotional intelligence, thirdly, have a firm mental disposition, and lastly, have a financial capability to provide for the child and to give it an adequate life. That's it. If these don't describe you, then don't have the child. You guys are setting yourselves up and your kid for failure. In conclusion, I know some abortion cases are more justified than others, and I'm not saying abortions are 100% ethically okay in and of themselves. However, in the world we have set up today, having an abortion is sometimes a necessary evil we must pursue. Because in our capitalist world, having a baby can drastically affect people's lives. It can affect people's emotional, mental, and financial futures. And because of that, abortions make clear sense. And we need to stop hassling people that feel it necessary to have it done. Now, I'm not saying it's okay to wait 8.5 months into a pregnancy and then decide to get an abortion. This is fucking sick and you're a sicko for doing it. Unless, of course, having the baby was gonna kill you, in which case, yeah, get that little fucker out. But if the mom isn't dying, then no one should have an abortion in their 3rd trimester, or even the late 2nd trimester. This is just fucking wrong, and there's a special place in Christian hell for you. Further, having an abortion as a way of contraception is also not cool. You're a dickbag for that. Abortions are not there because you're too lazy to use birth control. They're there for serious situations, like rape, teen pregnancy, and casual one-night stands where you decided not to wear a condom. But hey, mistakes happen, right? Sometimes you have to be a dickbag. But if you're gonna be a dickbag, do it in the 1st trimester. That's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, if you don't believe having a child is a good idea for you, then don't have it, no matter what the reason is. You don't even need a good reason. Merely having the intuition inside that tells you it's a bad idea is reason enough. No matter what others say, follow your heart. And me, because I always have your best interest at heart too. Well, boys and girls, that's all we have time for today. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them below. Until next time, please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.
What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it!